I did some research and I'm trying to find out which coaches all of Matt Jensen's top clients will go to. And I might have some answers. I reached out to some of them and I came up with this conclusion. So have a listen, sit down, get your meal out from the microwave, and let's get it on. And I want to know in the comments what you guys think. So as the video goes on, feel free to comment on what I'm saying. We don't have to agree, but we can have, for sure, a discussion. The first person I reached out actually was Brett Wilkins. And Brett right now didn't even get home from the Olympia pretty much. He didn't really start his off-season training. He's in the health phase, and he just came out for his second launch of his Butcher Balm, which is like a BPC 157 cream that you put. And he mentioned so far he's got no returns from his first batch, so it's looking pretty good on that. So check that out if you want. But he's busy right now. He's busy. He's in a health phase. He is not training for the off season. And I asked him, since you're not with Matt anymore, who are you gonna go to? He said he doesn't know. He's just pretty much working hard right now, being busy with the businesses. But he did say that come early January, I think he said January 1st, he's gonna pick somebody and he's gonna start his off season and his prep for the following year. But I did ask him, like, Brett, what's your current top 5 of your best / favorite coaches right now? And that's what he came up with. So have a listen. Hani Rambod, Boss of Outlaw, Stefan, Patrick Tour, Cameron Cheek, and AJ Sims from Simmons Factory. So that's his top 5. So who do you think he's going to choose between these 5 guys? I mean, he didn't say he was going to do that. Maybe he has somebody secret, that somebody else, maybe one of his friends. Because some guys will do that. They're experienced enough. They will just choose somebody they have in person to help them out. But in my opinion, I have a feeling that he's going to go to Bus of Outlaw because Martin Fitzwater is also with Bus of Outlaw. And as they were both with Jansen before, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he will probably go to also Bus of Outlaw. Because he's a very popular coach right now. I've been hearing about him more and more. Even people locally here, pros, they really love that guy. And he's done well at the Olympia with Urs and a lot of other athletes. I think he had like 30 athletes, including the girls at the Olympia. So that's pretty crazy. So good job, Stefan from Bus of Outlaw. You might have a new client with Brett Wilkins. So that's my first guess for Brett Wilkins. Now let's talk about Justin Shier. I also messaged him. We talk about Lord of the Rings because we both like Lord of the Rings. And he said that he's been talking to Doran Hamilton because Doran Hamilton is my coach. He's my coach who prepared me for all my shows since 2018. I was always shredded, and I was becoming better and better as the shows go on. And finally at the Arnold Classic, which is my last prep, I was at my best ever, I believe. So he's a great coach. He did say because Dorans is really busy with all the businesses, which is the reason that's what Matt said. Matt said, like, I want to resume it. Correct me if I'm wrong once again. He did say that during the last year, he wasn't at his best coaching wise. He did his best, but it wasn't his best compared to the years before because of all the busyness he has with the businesses, the family, the new passion that he has for cycling. So he felt like that was one accountability that he did take. He wasn't giving as much attention as he would have liked to do so, but he committed and he decided to finish his commitment, which is commendable, and that's what he did. But that's the reason why he's kind of retiring right now, I guess, Matt Jansen. That may be one of the reasons. So Justin Shier going with Dorian, maybe he's a little bit afraid that this would happen too. But we don't know that. So that's a conversation that Justin can have with Dorian, that's a conversation I'll have with Dorian too, because I think Dorian is like one of the best coaches ever around, but maybe Dorian doesn't want to coach a lot of people next year. They focus more on making some freaking catching bread. So we'll see. So Justin right now, he's not sure about that, but right now I think he's doing his own thing a little bit, and he's trying to readjust, not being with Matt Jansen anymore. So Justin Shier, I hope you're good. Let's get you on the AVP podcast very soon. So my guess with Justin is either he's going to go with Dorian, or once again, I think he's going to go with Bus of Outlaw. Again, he's popular. I'm telling you guys, Bus of Outlaw, Stefan, is popular. He's got a lot of athletes. He's done really well. And so far, I think Brett will go with him, and Justin will either go with him or Dorian Hamilton. That's my guess. So what do you guys think? And now another Matt Jansen athlete that is not a Matt Jansen athlete anymore. My friend, Quint Beastwood, Quinton Eriya. So Quinton, to my surprise, to not my surprise, he said Dorian right now is helping him out a little bit. So I think he would probably go back to Dorian helping him. But I feel Q doesn't want to be attached necessarily to one specific coach. He kind of likes doing his own thing right now a little bit. He told me his plan and stuff. Right now he's like kind of doing an off season, but like tapering down into a health phase, and then he's going to decide what he wants to do, and then boom, sky's the limit. So he did mention Dorian's name, Quinton, but he also mentioned Dom Superslice. And Dom was helping Regan behind closed door lately. I mean, not lately, but like a few months ago, because Regan had some like gut issues or whatever. And Regan really felt like Dom Superslice helped him out with that. So Dom is really good too, very knowledgeable. So I wonder if Quinton will go towards him more. But Quinton did not mention Stefan, Bus of Outlaw. So I think we can put that out of the guess with Quinton. So Quinton, I'm guessing he will go back with Dorian because he's local. That's the best. I think if you have a really good coach that's local, that's kind of the way to go, to be honest. So Quinton's guess for me will be Dorian Hamilton, but maybe Dom Superslice. We don't know. And now this one here. The last two, there's Clarida and Nick Walker. So let's start with Clarida. Clarida doesn't have time to answer because he's also busy probably building a gym. And I'm guessing he's getting a lot of text messages. But I don't want to wait for his text to make this video, so we're making it now. So I did ask one of our common friends, me and Shawn Clarida has this friend in common called Guy Stamino. You know Guy. He has his own podcast, The Mutant and the Voice. And Guy is known for his strong, outspoken opinion in the bodybuilding world, as well as many titles in the IBB. And he said, I asked Guy, so if you had to choose the next coach for Shawn Clarida, who would you choose? He said, Chris Aceto or himself. I said himself, but he really believes that he can peak people properly and also make guys shredded properly. But he doesn't focus on pros. He likes doing the transformations more, but he really believes in his own qualities as a coach. But he did say Chris Aceto will be a great pick for Shawn Clarida. He did mention that Shawn Clarida probably also reached out to, guess who? Bus of Outlaw. I think we see a pattern there. And he did mention, because there's been rumors about coaches using a substance called DNP, which is pretty much poison for the body, and the only way for the body to get it out, because it can't break it down, and it has to like burn it out of its existence by raising the body temperature, and then you just burn a lot of fat. But I think it's very unhealthy, not necessary. And Guy said that any coaches who will make their clients use DNP, they should be thrown in jail. So that's a strong statement. So there've been rumors about coaches in the past using DNP. You can guess in the comments who they are. I don't know personally. I mean, I got some ideas, but I won't mention them because I don't want to be throwing stuff that's can have proof out there, right? But Guy has a point too. He said Guy thinks a lot of the guys will go with the next best thing, the next best coach, and the answer to that is Boss of Outlaw. But he's saying that it's probably not the best choice. I have a feeling that the Boss of Outlaw, Stefan, is like the next kind of Matt Jansen. Good roster, great results, popular, on the rise, like Matt's starting to be back when Dallas was being trained by him. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But I think Stefan has only good reviews from everybody that I talked about him. Not even his clients, just people in general. They really like him as a coach. So my guess with Clarida, because he also reached out to Boss of Outlaw, he did. I heard that from, I'm not sure that he did. I didn't see his phone, but that's what I heard, that he did reach out to Boss of Outlaw. I think Shawn Clarida will either go to Aceto or Boss of Outlaw. So who do you think he would choose between the two? I think Boss of Outlaw is the most popular one right now. I mean, Chris Aceto has this long he coached Jay Cutler. So you know what I mean? He's got the experience, he's got the roster, he's got the victories, everything, right? But I think Clarida would go more with, once again, Boss of Outlaw, Stefan. And now, the last but not the least, the cherry on top, the dessert of this discussion, the mutant, Nick Walker. Who is he gonna? I couldn't reach him. Didn't answer my text about something else. I was asking for some pictures that I saw of on his phone that he showed me from before he tore his hamstring 2 years ago, the Olympia, and he looked nuts. I think he would have won the Olympia that year. He would have probably beat Derek that year, the way he was looking in the pictures that I saw. It was just pictures, but it was like I've never seen somebody freakier than this, except at a few occasions. Like we all saw the Marcus Rule 2002 Night of Champion, like Ronnie Coleman from the Unbelievable DVD or VHS. There's a lot of freaks out there back in the days. There's some legendary freak peak physiques. That picture of Nick Walker that I saw was in that top 6 for sure of best freakier mutant physique of all time. So I think he could have beaten Derek that year. So I asked for some pics to make a video about that, about his comeback, but he didn't answer because I'm guessing he's busy also. The world cannot revolve around just me. I would like that, but it doesn't work like that. But I have also heard that Nick Walker also maybe reached out, maybe talked to Boss of Outlaw, Stefan. So I think most of the Matt Jansen clients will go work with Boss of Outlaw. Is he the new Matt Jansen? Is he better than Matt Jansen? What do you guys think? I think Brett, I think all of these guys here could probably end up with Boss of Outlaw, except Quinton. Really, really curious what's going to happen. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. What's your prediction? And it's almost not even a prediction. I have a feeling 80% of these guys will go with Stefan Boss of Outlaw. I'm even going to make this my thumbnail. Screw it. It's almost done. I should almost be like, breaking news. They're changing coaches to Boss of Outlaw. I have a feeling about this. So let's keep the eyes on our screens. Let's keep our ears open from behind the scene. Let's see soon who they will choose as their next coach. I'm guessing Boss of Outlaw, Stefan. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. See these supplements right here? Right here, Jack Factory. Check them out. Code AV in the description below. Peace out.